Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX. Today we are back in Autonauts, where I'm going to continue the process of upgrading my patch, my pumpkin patch, and getting that started, working out my carrot patch, and generally just getting things moving forward so that we can get our tier 4 materials and resources constructed. Before we get started, let me go ahead and remind you, if you have not yet, to hit that subscribe button. And if you have already subscribed, do me a favor and share the channel with someone who you think might appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to program a couple new bots today. The first one we're going to do is just going to be the one responsible for harvesting pumpkins. So we're going to go harvester, and we're going to record this one, and we'll do our standard if hands empty, grab a scythe, and let's see, that's the flails, that's the hoe. Where is our scythe? Crude axe, I know I've got one here somewhere. Crude spade, wooden mallet. Well, perhaps I don't. Well, I'll have to make one then. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to move one of those over, and we will see about making one of those. So, I guess that's the other thing. There we go. Okay, good. Yes. Alright, perfect. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this one, and this one's going to be scythe maker. And he's just going to... Stop, I'm going to have to do this one first. We'll set this one up to make a scythe. There we go. And then... Nope, that's pumpkin harvester. Where'd my scythe maker go? There we go, scythe maker, perfect. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and we need a crude blade and a stick. So he's going to grab a crude blade from here and add it. And then we'll grab a stick from here and add that. And we're going to do all of that until full, and repeat forever. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we'll get our pumpkin harvester. There we go. And we're going to go if hands empty, grab a scythe. Otherwise, harvest the pumpkins that are inside of this area. Yes. We'll just go there. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and we'll move this down to the size of our patch there. Perfect. And he's just going to be in charge of that, so we'll go ahead and tell him good to go there. Alright. And then I'm going to go ahead and we'll swap that over there. I'm going to pick this one up, since I have one of these. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll program another bot here, and this one's going to be Pumpkin Beater. And if hands empty, find nearest wooden mallet. We already have one in our hands anyway. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to beat one of the pumpkins that is in this area. There we go, perfect. And we'll just do that forever as well. And we'll go ahead and hit play on that one. Oops, stop. Record, where are you at? There we go, take the hammer. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and we'll have one more. And this one's going to be the pumpkin planter. And he's going to pick up pumpkin seeds. And those are just going to be in this area as well. So we'll just go ahead and reduce that down. There we go. Until hand's full. And I'm going to put an escape on that one just in case he can't pick up, so that he'll always be able to plant at least one more. And then we'll go ahead and plant inside that area. Perfect. And we'll do that until hand's empty. And do that forever. Perfect. Okay, so that will complete our pumpkin patch setup. He'll be able to go ahead and pick up all the pumpkin seeds that he can fit, plant them in their respective holes, and that one will dig holes. Then we have another one for harvesting, beating, replanting. So that one will be complete. All right, so I'm going to go ahead then and we're going to see about swapping one of these over. So we're reaching the point here where these are being used quite quickly. So I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and we'll just set up another cooking station, crude mixing pot. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and move this one over because it's outside the building area. There we go. And they'll go ahead and get that one built for me. And then we'll move that one back over and get that one making the various different ingredients that we need for our next tier of foods. Transportation technology is coming along nicely. We might actually hit that by the end of today's video. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to work on getting the carrot seeds picked up for this area. And okay, so he's out of space there, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick these up myself. There we go, we'll do that. Perfect. Alright, and we'll go ahead and we're going to start our bots in this area. Actually, these ones don't need that, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up a couple of the pumpkin seeds. These ones are kind of funny for some reason. They don't pick up nicely. Like you pick up the first one and it drops to the ground for some reason. Okay, I've got 4 there. Perfect. There we go. And we'll do that, and then we'll go pick up a couple of weeds. Which, yeah, we've got a couple of loose ones in here. So I'll just go ahead and grab a couple from there. Perfect. And we'll add that. And make a couple of carrot seeds. Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and we'll plant those. There we go. And they'll grow up here a little bit. They're only going to yield 2 at this point because they're not being watered, fertilized, or tilled. But we can improve that yield when we get up to the point of needing that by doing each of those things. And the same can be done with, I guess the weeds don't do it, but the same can be done with like the crops up here. Like we have the fertilizer over here. And that allows that to work and produce much more from a given area. We get 5 there, and so that works quite nicely. Oh, goodness. Alright, what are we waiting on here? Some crude dough. And we're waiting on a little bit of watery porridge, I guess, for right here, before we can do that. Oh. Alright, well, we're gonna fix this. Let's see here. And we're going to stop him. And we're going to edit this. And he's going to look for watery porridge. But we're going to go with an area. There we go. So he'll find it in either of those places. There we go. And we'll go ahead and hit play. And hopefully, yeah, I'm going to have to come back and fix that one, because otherwise it's going to break the cycle. I wasn't smart enough to pause them at a good stopping point. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up 2 of those and add them. There we go, and that'll get him back on track. Crude dough, okay, good. 1, 2. And then he'll go back and get some more watery porridge. Perfect. And with that balance, that'll allow these to pile up at a good rate. And we'll end up getting everything done. Now, we've got to check and see if... what's this guy doing? If he's going to get charged. Okay, good. We do. Alright, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to move... Actually, I'm going to upgrade this one right off the bat. So that we don't have to come back and do this in the future. And we're going to go upgrade. There we go. And that one needs 4 sticks, 4 clay, and a crude torch. So I'm going to go ahead and... well, I'm going to go ahead and build another good workbench. Good workbench, there we go. We'll go ahead and we'll just put that one into place there. And then I can go ahead and start moving these out of the way. There we go. Yeah, that'll be quite beneficial when we actually get those paved there. That'll be quite a decent run. Say good. Fill them up. Okay, what are we waiting on for stone cottages? Chimney and fireplace. We're waiting on mortar. So we're going to need to go ahead and make, let's see here, panel 1 of 3. What are we waiting on for this? Planks and fixing pegs. Why are you not doing anything? There's, aha! There we go. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find our fixing pegs, and they're not here anymore. They are going to be over here. So I'm just going to move that. And we'll just move that down to a smaller area. There we go. And that'll get this back in operating order as well. They'll go ahead and... oh, you know what? That's not going to work because... there we go. Alright. Well, that seems to be the better way to do it. Alright, we'll go ahead and put this one back here then. Goodness, bit of a tangled mess here too. Several cranks there. Oh, that's why. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that back to frames. There we go, because it was making those by mistake. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get... oh goodness. Yeah, we messed that one up. Okay. I guess we've got plenty of the frames now. Or the frames. Plenty of the cranks as well. There we go. Just put these over here and get them out of the way so that we know exactly where they are. That's how I know there's one more. Oh, several more in there. I think that's all of them. Goodness. Yeah, we had a lot of them. Alright, those are all just square frames there now. Perfect. Just pop that one down there. Alright. So that's got that straightened out. Let's go ahead and we'll do a trade here quickly with the bot. So, we'll stop him and bot trade. Perfect, I'll take that, thank you. And we're going to leave him right as he is. Except for, I'm going to record this, I'm going to take that out of there. And we're going to go dig up carrot in that area. And we're going to move that down to there. There we go. Perfect. There's your shovel back. Go ahead. Alright, so we now have 2 carrots, which we'll be able to use to make our next raw clay. Alright, we are going to have to see about getting some of that ourselves. I'm going to pause him right now so that he's not going to gobble up all the clay. And then we'll be able to pick that up and add that to our pot over here. We are going to need that crude torch, so I'm going to go ahead and set that up over here. There we go, very good. And we're going to need a stick. And for straw. One, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Goodness, we're starting to get some logs pile up over there. Okay, so there's our torch. We're going to go ahead and add that to there. And then we're going to go ahead and come over here and start picking up a little bit of clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. Alright, we'll go ahead and add that to our cooking pot. And we now have a crude cooking pot, which we can go ahead and move down over here. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll pop another mixing bowl up in here so that they'll create that one. This one we're going to set up for making a carrot stir fry, because that'll help us to deal with a couple of things. Number one, the abundance of pumpkin seeds that we have here. How come we're not getting shovels? Not getting holes there. Go. It's kind of strange. Alright. Where is my nearest bot? Pumpkin harvester. Ah, there he is. He had to go and get another. Shovel. Okay. So we are slowly starting to get these pop up and fill in. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to program another bot. And this one will be carrot planter. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick up, there we go, carrot seeds in that area. There we go. Until hand's full. I'll put an escape on there just so that he's not waiting around to do that forever. And then we'll go ahead and we'll plant. Oops. There we go. Inside that area. Until hand's empty. Perfect. And that'll make sure that we actually get some of those planted back into place. Alright, and then, oh goodness, somehow the love is not getting picked up over here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop him, and instead of picking up the colonist love times 10, we're going to go ahead and have him drop that, and we're going to get rid of this. There we go, and he's going to pick up love times 100. And he's going to do it inside that area. There we go. And we'll just rename him times 100 collector 2. There we go, perfect. Alright. That'll fix the pile up that we've got going on down here. Well, maybe. There's quite a bit. He's obviously the more inefficient bit because it's all the way down here, so the bots very rarely get down there to pick stuff up. That's okay. I might just see about moving that guy. Let's see here. There we go. We'll move him up there. That'll hopefully make it a little bit more accessible. Yeah, and they will get over there and be the last of it. Eventually. Alright. So he's going to go ahead and plant the carrots. Good, as soon as we get those. Very good. And plant. Alright. So that'll at least fill those back in. And we can of course get some more if we need to get those working. Well, alright, now's the test. We'll see if these, there we go, charge each other up. Very good. And then he'll charge the other one. Very good. Alright, so that's working properly as well. Alright. We've got, oh goodness, we've got plenty of the stewed berries. Actually, you know what? We don't want these to be carrot stir fry. We wanted to make pumpkin stew with these. Pumpkin soup. There we go. Because then I can make pumpkin stew at the next level up. Okay. Maybe pumpkins. What do they require? Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to... I'm going to stop this guy. And we're going to have him drop all of whatever he has. And we're going to go take those out. Pause this for right now because I've got to get rid of the wealth that I have there. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick up. There we go. And that's just going to be inside. There we go. I'm going to edit this a little bit. There we go. Because it's just going to be inside that area. We'll just leave that so he grabs the last little bit there. Alright. Perfect. And then we'll go and we'll do very big pumpkin. Heavy pump maker. Because we can't fit. Good. Alright, so we've got a little bit of Herbie Pumpkin there now. Oops. We'll get rid of that. And we'll go ahead and we'll get rid of these berries, since they're not doing us any good. There we go. 3, 4, perfect. Got plenty of those, that's working. Good, the web's been cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and grab these last two. And we'll add that. 22,000. Ooh, it's going to be close. They are staying happy and satisfied though, and pumping out WUB as quickly as they can make it. So that's good. All right, we need to do something with these carrots now. Because it's they're starting to not be used. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to pause these guys. I'm going to stop him, and that'll kind of put an end to that. There we go, double duty picker upper there. Interesting. Thanks and close. We should have, there we go, good. Our clothier coming along here in a moment. Very good. And where is our cottage repair bot? Ranks 1 of 4. Okay, good. So he's coming along to do that then. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get this panel and add it to the mortar mixer. And I'm going to grab a couple of the fixing pegs here as well. There we go. And as soon as that panel is done, we'll be able to add that and make mortar. Good, we're getting the Herbie pumpkins start to stack up there. We are going to need some fresh water for that though, so how's this one? 40 of 100? Oh goodness. There's not really anything being done here, and I almost think these are just going to waste because we're not actually really using them for anything. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to stop this guy. And we'll do the same with this guy. And oops, that one. And that one. And they should all just pause here momentarily. Because we're accumulating a lot of these, but they're not actually being used for anything. So we'll just leave those go. Mushroom soup. Is that even being carried over there? I don't think it really is. I guess we'll check. In a little moment. Alright, so we did get basic vehicles done. Mobile liquid storage. Oh goodness. Crude cart. Crude wheelbarrow. Good wheel. Crude road. Vehicle assembly unit. Stone bridge. And bridge. Very nice. So we'll have to see about implementing some of those here in our next episode. But for right now, we're gonna have to end this one because we've reached the point where we are done for today. Water. There we go. 1 clay, 1 sand, and 1 fresh water. All right. That's gonna be a project to make those. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you all in the next video. Ta-ta.